proof that black and white can work together as long as we get paid.
Don't forget Show's brother.
Show's brother made a guest appearance, man. It was crazy. Shout outs to Crooklyn Dodger on Titanfall. We all got together, played on twitch.tv/level_9, NINE. If you want to watch the archives on that, please do. It'll soon be on YouTube as well. I've got to edit it and put it up, so be on the lookout for that.
If you want to watch Soulbro ride Max bareback.
And I did a shit ton of that too. Yeah. It's like, man, that's the only way to survive, man.
He was riding everybody.
Kept holding that rocket launcher on top of the mech. I was like, do they have like that one hitbox where you can hit the mech you're riding on? Can you do that?
Yeah, I think I was trying to avoid shooting the actual suit because I would kill myself and destroy the fucking Titan. And it's like, oh my god, please don't.
I was waiting for that though. Oh wait a minute, what is this?
And you guys made it to the lift at the end one time, right?
Yeah, we did. We actually made it all the way through the game. I got my ogre last night.
Nice.
No, I meant after losing, all you guys got to the evac. I saw one time.
Yeah, it was freaking sick. Was really good.
There was that one. You all had Titans, and the ship showed up to you, and you blasted it, and it left in front of your faces like, no.
I think one of the most gratifying moments tonight in Titanfall is like when you have the whole enemy in the ship, and you guys are able to blow up that ship with everyone on it.
That is amazing. It never happened to us last night, but
where you destroyed
it's tough. Yeah, exactly.
It reminds me of in Team Fortress 2 when you win the round, the enemy team loses their they get like a movement speed reduction and they can't use their weapons, so they just have to hide, and you're gonna fucking murder them.
Pretty much.
Hell yes.
I've been seeing some news and screenshots of the Titanfall DLC coming out, like the expansion with the new maps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen those? Like I don't actually have the full retail game, but I played a fair amount of the beta.
I am loving your freedom moves, bro.
Oh, you are? You're liking it, man? My freedom.
Like the dual freedoms?
Never enough.
Best way to win, man.
The best way. Where's my? We have Titanfall streams. Oh, here they go. Here's the Titanfall streams. If you don't know yet, these are the Twitches. If you pause the video, you can go to each one and follow them. And thank you for doing so. Let's see.
You're welcome.
Oh.
And don't mind that Show is always streaming Final Fantasy 14. It's actually Titanfall.
Show streams himself playing 14?
No, but his for some reason Twitch refuses him to change his game. Yeah, it doesn't believe he's playing Titanfall, so it stays with Final. He tries to change it. Apparently, it doesn't.
Because the computer says, "Wait, you play something other than Final Fantasy 14? I don't believe your shit, Show."
Nice. Hey, Tony Red Brave, yes, you're more than welcome to add me on PSN. If you want to jump in, man, I'll pull you in the next rotation. Add the Gundamn Nation, and you can add me on the PSN at soul_bro_ryu. And Show corrects me. It says it's Crooklyn Bomber. You fool.
Yeah.
Holy how is the story for Titanfall? Is it any good? Because I've heard a lot of people say it's kind of mediocre at best.
They didn't have the money to care, so they didn't. Like, if you read some of the production stuff of that game, they were involved with, like, the lawsuit between Infinity Ward and stuff, so, like, people would get called away midday, and that's, like, it's just killing production, so I can understand why they were like, we'll just make a multiplayer game and phone in the single player.
Yeah, well, and it's for a lot of people, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly not a bad idea to just refine the most popular part of your past successes.
People don't buy Call of Duty for the single player; they laugh at the single player.
Hey, man, I don't know, but shooting guns while horseback riding is actually kind of not. It's funny in a stupid way, but I don't know.
Phantom Pain.
I mean, the first. Oh man.
See, they need to release Call of Duty World War I Edition or something like that. No one has ever. I've never seen a game that's ever touched that outside of strategy and things like that. So it's like.
You know why that's not fun? It's not fun wearing a gas mask and being afraid of mustard gas.
I played Batman. You know, they got that element in that.
Like I just
I-
recently managed to watch the new Captain America, and it's not a spoiler when they do the Flash. Or no, wait, that was the old Captain America. I'm getting them confused. He's like, "What killed your father? Mustard gas?"
Yo, speaking of Call of Duty, man, any thoughts on Advanced Warfare? Any
They
thoughts?
are. It is basically Call of Duty, not Titanfall edition. I mean,
Yes.
So
I
there's
mean,
that
it's
picture.
kind of interesting because I mean, it's kind of mixing in like mecha elements into Call of Duty now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So there's that picture of the one dude with like the helmet on. He's like I don't know these characters' names if they have them, but they might be new characters to that series. But like he had a helmet on that looked like Raiden from Revengeance, and I'm just like, no, you're not allowed to.
Actually, I reminded of the XCOM Advanced, or what was it called?
Enemy Within.
Enemy Within, yes. Thank you. When they showed off Advanced Warfare, I had very strong vibes of that.
Okay.
I don't want to just shit on Call of Duty, but
Yeah,
XCOM is a much better game.
Nah, feel free to call. You know, feel free to do
I
it.
actually do like
It's
Call
too
of
easy,
Duty
though.
because not the recent Call of Duties, but I mean, Modern Warfare 1 is still one of my favorite shooters.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And hilariously enough, part of that was because its single player had a really good moment.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the bomb thing or whatever?
Yeah, the nuke, because like
Even I haven't played it, but even I know about that.
like the series has become like we don't care about actually telling an interesting story, but Modern Warfare 1 was like, so about dying. It happens to people. It happens to people that might be you if you were in a war. No, the player is not safe in that game, and I thought that was interesting. But then they were like, action movie, do it every time, kill your player all the time, every time.
EMP in space.
And then Modern Warfare 2 is just Ramirez.
Oh my god, what was that? What was that thing? Like in Modern Warfare 2, they have the shot where you play like an astronaut for 3 seconds to watch a missile or something.
Yeah,
and
just
then
to
like
watch
later,
something, like-
I saw like Black Ops 2 or something has a fucking shootout in the space station. I'm just
Oh,
like,
that was
you guys-
Ghost, I believe.
You don't
Yeah,
care
I thought that was
anymore.
Ghost.
You don't
Wasn't
care
that for like only 5 minutes you play that level or something
I don't
like
know.
that?
I have no clue.
like every Call of Duty set piece.
Well, it's kind of a lot of like first-person shooters. Anything that's different from first-person shooters, like flying and things like that or whatnot. Like you get into the
First-person
jet.
shooters are weird, like because some
They only
games
last
are.
for like 2 minutes. So.
No, but like
Well,
really,
okay.
first-person shooters are really interesting. But like since Call of Duty became like the default genre to rip off to make money, like so many uninteresting games have just flooded the market. It's like JRPGs back in SNES.
You know what was a good first-person shooter that had a great story? Killer
Halo?
7.
I was gonna say Halo, but that's just
Killer
that's my
7 is not a what?
Am I mixing it up? Oh my gosh.
No, wait, no. Oh, I'm thinking of Killer is Dead. I'm dumb.
Okay. I was gonna say no way.
No,
My
7
memory isn't
was
this
fun.
bad.
Okay,
That's
Killer
we played as 7 different
Killer
people,
7's
right?
fine. I just thought it was Killer is Dead. I'm like, that's a character action game. What is it? Did you get a gun in that game?
That reminds me,
man,
Killer
but,
is Dead. The Nightmare Edition is coming out in a few weeks too on the PC. I actually haven't never played that game. I need to play it on the PC.
It's weird.
And the Destiny looks good.
Shout out to the show. He says, "Hey, one of my favorite From Software games is Frame Grind, which is on the Dreamcast. That game was really cool. It's kind of like an Escaflowne version of Armored Core, basically. It's like medieval type mecha that you got to pilot and customize." He says, "So fucking low key. Look up From Software on Wiki. It doesn't even list a game." Yeah, I know, dude. I
From
didn't
Software
look,
makes
but
2 games: Armored Core and Dark Souls.
That's-
Dark Souls.
and more Dark Souls.
What? No one played Ninja Assault?
No one killed the no one played.
Oh, Ninja
Kingsfield?
Blade, I mean.
But Dark Souls, though. It makes them so much money. I'm so happy for them, but I want my old games back.
Hey, that reminds me. The big news this weekend was Project Beast, the rumored Project Beast.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What's that about?
So
Dark Souls on
okay,
PS4.
okay. So I don't know how much I can reveal because I'm one of the people who actually have seen the trailer for it.
Oh, wow.
I can't say where I got it from. I can't say much more than that, but it is true that it is being co-developed by Sony Computer Entertainment with From Software. So it's kind of like Demon's Souls in that aspect.
Oh, nice.
It is true that it's coming to the PS4. We don't know if it's PS4 exclusive. It is Miyazaki's next project.
Yo, what?
Oh wow.
That's amazing.
Like Ni no Kuni or something like that, or what?
No, Miyazaki, the guy who made the original Dark Souls. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Making that
Oh, good
mistake.
God, that'd be fucking.
I'm
sorry,
confused.
there's more than one people call Miyazaki? Yeah.
I
Miyazaki
what did he? But they shut up.
That's
Oh, you were
Ghibli
joking.
did like the
No, but
animation.
it looks amazing. Like I've actually seen the trailer. It is gorgeous.
Well, we'll have to wait for it then.
Yep, you'll have to wait for ET3. It'll be at
Awesome. Yo, so Kieran, what are your thoughts about that game that's coming out from Namco Bandai that's based on this engine, but it's gonna be on the PC? I forget what it's called. It's Rise of the something.
Incarnates? Or
Rise
something?
of the
Rise of Incarnates.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Oh.
So I mean, it's a troubling thing for me because I'll give it a shot. I actually did sign up for the alpha on it. I don't know, the way they presented that game kind of rubs me the wrong because within that talk of like creating this game and bringing and like making it for the US audience, like they actually talked about localizing Extreme Versus, but they scrapped that idea.
Oh Jesus.
You know why they scrapped that idea?
Because they felt that not exactly licensing. They just know that it has a small fan base in America.
They're
Right.
like,
But,
well, let's get rid of
yeah.
these robots and we're gonna make it crackers versus crackers.
So I mean, they felt that the fan base was too low to justify it.
It is a good decision though, because if that game takes off, they can be like, "So do you want that with Gundam?" So a good Gundam game is out.
That's why
that's fair.
if it does well, it might find its audience and maybe they'll consider it once more. So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look bad, to say the least. It looks like Anarchy Reigns Extreme Versus. That's what I call
That's
it.
pretty much what it is. That's exactly.
Oh, that reminds me, I hate you.
Oh, yeah.
You teased that it's a platinum game. I clicked the link and I was like, this is also cool, but I thought it was a new platinum game and a sequel to Anarchy Reigns. Fuck.
The only thing that I'm a little bit scared of is it is a free-to-play game, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting.
You're a terrible bad guy, dude.
Microtransactions
Up already.
Fucking terrible.
Well, I mean, on
speaking of
PC,
Xbox.
microtransaction games have done better because the good ones exist on PC. It's not just iPhone crap.
I think all could be like League of Legends.
If they could all be like Dota and Team Fortress 2, I would be so happy.
Yep.
Like that kid on
Fortress 2.
South Park.
Didn't From Software got bought out recently?
They
They were-
Kava Games.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or like Shueisha or something?
So many video
Shueisha?
games.
Really?
I believe they did. Yeah, they got bought out by Shueisha recently.
Oh shit.
It was Kadokawa or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's kinda-
Kadokawa, my bad, yeah.
I was gonna say like Shueisha's a publishing company,
My
No,
bad.
like a book
Isn't
company.
Katakawa is as well?
Yeah.
Kadokawa.
yes, they're both.
Yeah, Kadokawa is a publisher. It has done some recent in-house things like Natural Doctrine, though.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I
don't
no
know. I mean-
clue what you guys are talking about.
I have 100% confidence that they'll just tell From Software to keep making Dark Souls and making the money.
Huh?
Best thing about it is I don't play any of those, so I don't.
Me
care.
either. Like I don't even know what these.
They're not
things
masochists, that's why.
The Souls games?
are. You're right. I love myself. Why would I do
No, but like, so here's the deal.
Do you love yourself?
Dark Souls is a great game, but you have to be willing to do a very specific thing, which is beat your head against a concrete wall 1,000 times to kill one boss.
There you go.
And when your brains are splattered on that concrete and you kill that boss, be prepared for the next of like 10, 20 bosses.
Yo, you don't have to explain this shit to me. I know what this game is about, and I don't
We're
want
playing it to other people.
it. They know
Oh.
by now.
Let me take it one step
Buy it,
further.
though.
They've
When
been
you beat the
beating
game-
it into our heads. I get it.
When you beat the game for the first time, you're like, oh man, I beat it, great stuff. You play it, you start New Game Plus, there'll be guys throwing birds at you right away.
Wow.
Birds.
I've liked
Gary,
From Software for a long time,
aliens.
and it's just nice to see them making money on a game that's popular now. It's like everybody appreciates the old school.
Hey, maybe my dream will come true with all this money. How about, okay, a next-gen Armored Core that kind of does the 4 engine, and it actually run a consistent 60 frames per second, even with hundreds of missiles on screen.
Ooh.
Oh man, I know I have high expectations already. Sorry.
That is a
Big dream.
pipe. That's a pipe dream and a half.
depends. Is it for the PC or
Well-
the console?
Well, the 60 FPS part's pretty easy. The new consoles do that a lot.
I know, but this is from software we're talking about.
Yeah, they'll skip on a budget.
Oh god, that's so mean but so true.
I love them to
I'm
death.
just glad they got the
But they have the money now. Like, you can see where Dark Souls 2, because they made so much money on Dark Souls 1, they're like, we have money now. We will continue to make it. And I'm happy because
I know, but they're going to be like this budget. We could use it for Armored Core, or
No, I
we could use it
expect
for our
them
next
to
Souls
eventually,
game.
but for right now, ride the Dark Souls cash cow as much as possible. I want them to have a huge fucking Armored Core blow the budget out time.
Oh, if only. If Kadokawa will let them. We'll see.
Kadokawa has money, so.
I mean, Kadokawa is actually pretty flexible in terms of what they publish, because they publish some weird stuff. And like, that's what I like about them, is like they take risks. Sure, it's not always the best thing, like Lollipop Chainsaw.
What was the thing? It was like Sega and Atlas, where you were like, no, and then... Or who was it? I forget the companies.
Yeah,
Was
it's Sega, yeah, it's Sega and
Atlas.
Yeah, Sega Japan and Atlas.
Yeah, after what they
Sega
did to
Saturn.
Bayo, like, you're like, no, but then it was pretty fun.
You know, is it really fine though? I mean, the first thing they got them to do was Persona 4 Dancing All Night by the
You love it. You love it. Admit it.
It's not gonna get in the way of your Persona 5.
Admit it, you love it.
That reminds me too. Hey guys, July, Persona 4 The Golden Animation.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, they're gonna do it again?
They're gonna do it again with the Golden content.
Apparently, I need to.
Get the
They
fuck
couldn't-
out!
They
Apparently, I
couldn't
need-
milk it enough.
Well, apparently, I need to play the video game some more because apparently there's some shit in that game that requires another animated tale. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, so what are they gonna do? They're gonna like do the same episodes over again?
I guess.
Like
Do
remaster
the
it?
same, do the
Yes.
same episode over
In
again,
double
but adding this one
HD.
girl.
It's like it'll actually have new animation
Uh-huh.
because it's actually being done by A1 Pictures this time.
Oh.
No, but like, it's gonna be in Vita resolution.
Oh no.
And
Rock
some-
ass straight into your Vita.
And it's gonna come on a UMD.
Oh,
we
no.
can, at least the only thing we can expect out of this is at least less quality, unless we see like two Chies again on the same frame. Then maybe then there's no hope.
I'm fine with more cheating.
I love that show though. I never got to watch the true final episode. I need to dig it up.
Oh, the Blu-ray extra?
Yeah, did they ever add it to Hulu? Because that's where I watched the entire show.
Watch
Was
the
on Hulu.
methods.
I could watch it through methods, but I don't mind watching it legitimately. Oh,
I don't know if they actually had it into Hulu. That's a good question.
it's a really cool show, man. I never really played through the game, but watching the show made me want to play the game.
It's on PSN now for the original game.
I need to go. So you can't buy Golden on PSN yet, though, right?
Gold is
yeah,
only
you
on the
can.
Vita.
You can on your Vita.
It isn't be a game.
It's on sale right now, but you can buy regular Persona 4 on PSN as a PS2 classic.
Shit.
Well, it's still worth it. So.
Still,
Just be ready to play it for about 80 to 100 hours.
Dude, why would you do that when you can just watch the Persona 4 The Golden Animation?
There you go. That's all you need.
I
Exactly.
have not finished neither Persona 4, Golden, or even finished the show. I have
Well.
started an hour worth of both. Of all three.
You are deep in that Persona 4 backlog.
Yeah. I have, and now with Golden, I'm fucked. Even like.
Oh
even
wait, you
worse.
forgot one. You forgot Arena.
Yeah, just give me Arena.
I
That too.
really hope you like text. Persona 4 Arena story mode.
It's like a visual novel. It's like a visual novel.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because it was made by the same guys as made Blaze Blue, so of course it's
I know.
gonna be like a visual novel.
Development.
Arc
but,
system works.
Persona writers actually worked on Arena.
Guys, I don't worry. I already have Atlas's future planned out. Okay, there's gonna be a Persona 4 Arena and Arena 2 anime, Persona 4 Q anime, Persona 4 Dancing All Night anime. Guys, I know this is what you want. Don't
I'll
worry.
watch
Right,
Dancing
don't
All
forget
I
Night.
want a
Night.
Dancing All Night anime.
These guys.
Is Dancing All Night gonna come with a PS2 dance pad?
You
Yes.
think I'm joking.
Okay.
It's actually
I'm
gonna be
in.
called it's actually gonna be called the Persona Master too. While we're at it.
Alright, I'm in.
Yeah,
The ma- Oh, that's
Yes.
funny.
it'd be funny is if you, in order to watch a show, you have to dance all the time or something.
Wow. By the way,
Hey.
by
You fight to dance.
By the way,
Okay.
guys, I'm rotating out the room in the game after this next match right here. So
All right.
but go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
Are we
Sorry.
still gonna get that free for all room at the last moment?
We will. I'm gonna do that in between 3:15 to 3:30. I'll start it off, and that'll be the free for all room that'll pull everybody in. God save us. Well, this has been nice though. This has been nice, but just to be able to get these little rooms and be able to have a constant conversation is really cool, man. I've been digging this quite a bit. I know Eric appreciated it.
How many people have been asking you on the side? Hey,
Oh.
can you add me in this chat? Hey,
Oh,
can you
yeah.
add me in this chat?
I don't,
Hey.
I don't mind that at
Hey,
all.
Sobro. Hey,
It's
Sobro.
because they're talking to us in the chat. We're not responding.
I know. That's why I ignore them.
I
I have my laptop just down now. I'm not even looking at the chat.
wow. So they've been bothering you guys too to get in the room?
I see. I am in like 3 or 4 different sub chats. Everyone always asking like, "Oh, I hope Zorbo gets us in the chat or something." I'm like, "All right."
No. Oh, they have to just reach out to me on I can't even talk right now on fucking Skype, and I'll be glad to pull them in with the next rotation. Like I got Momaru standing by for the next rotation. I'll pull him in, and anybody else who wants in on the next one, I'm pulling in Amuro in the next rotation.
Yeah,
I
I'm going to
believe-
guest host.
Yeah.
I believe Moo and Xavier also wanted the next rotation. I'm not sure about the chat, but they said next rotation as well.
Yeah, let me get on the next rotation. I haven't gotten one other game aside for the first one.
You know, Yazi, I'll put you in the next one because you've been
And
saying
you
about all
and you
night.
screwed my winning streak too. You guys cursed it.
You're welcome.
I
Hey
said
man,
it.
if you couldn't hold
That's
it,
what you paid
you're not
for,
good
right?
enough.
Nice.
Rot in your golden hell.
Not allowed to win.
Hey, Show, man, I'll pull you in the next rotation too if you want. Show, you want to get on this, man? Come on. Come
You
on,
can
you know
cry
you
with me together.
Does he
'cause we know
have
we're
this
not
game,
gunpowder.
really?
He's talking about Skype.
There's plenty of people that don't have this game. That join us in Skype.
Oh, I thought he got it the way you were talking. I didn't
No.
realize you were talking about Skype. I'm stupid.
No. I was just wondering. Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
We're
So, bro,
wondering
I
At least
gotta
you
say,
did on that.
Show says I gotta pee. You bastard.
Speaking of show, so bro, I gotta say fuck you and you're not in the movie night because I cannot escape Corey Feldman for the life of me.
Corey Feldman, he keeps turning up, huh? Good shit.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
my baby sister, I saw Corey Feldman sit. I'm like, god damn, I can't escape from him.
Nice.
See, if
Well-
the other one shows up, you might be in trouble.
Well, if you guys are watching the stream right now, that's in the actual active room. As soon as you finish your match, if you could back out the room, I'm gonna try not to kill you guys' matches because it eventually give me a bad rating, which will bar me from actually doing more networking. So
Is that actually how it's decided?
I
don't think it works that way if you're not doing ranked matches. These are player matches, right?
one particular
Yeah.
night, man, I had a hard time matching up people after I did it once, and yeah, I don't know what it is, but
Weird.
it hasn't happened to me tonight because I've had to kill a couple rooms, but I know eventually, I think the game will look at you and say, hey.
Disgust.
You were
You've been a
fucking
bad
up.
boy.
Exactly. So yeah,
You
We're
just said
fucking
Christ
up.
to those people.
but
You're fucking up getting a bunch of people to buy this game in America.
wow. I hope that people do. I know this game is kind of pricey right now. If you want to wait until the price goes down, I can't blame you on that one. It is like it's an investment of like $80 in most, at least to get it now. So if-
Buy G Sound for no reason.
yeah. But I mean, if you do get a little mad money later on, like a tax return that you got coming and you want to pick it up, please do. I hope you do. And it's a fun game, man. I'm amazed that we're still coming together to play this. I honestly, when it comes
I
down,
lapsed on a few weeks, and it feels good to be back.
yeah. Oh, well, I mean, at the end of the day, I understand people have lives too, and they have to step away. But if you wanna see,
We do?
Yeah, it's called separate way to play other games.
If you
Speak for
exactly,
yourself.
there's other games too. That's why I only do this twice a month because that gives you guys plenty of time to do other things, and then you could set your date for this. If you don't turn out the next week, I never hold a grudge because I know people have shit they got to do and other things they want to do. So especially with the summer coming up and all these movies coming out and people going on vacation and stuff like that, people have other things they have to take care of. But when you can come out, please do. And if you can let other people know that we do this, maybe they'll be interested in getting the game too and then joining us for doing this too. And I love doing it, man. It's been fun every time. But
Yeah, definitely. It's a wild year. I mean, I can't blame anyone for not being able to show up for any sort of event because it's really. a packed year in terms of just anything, games, shows, movies. Man,
Hating.
2014.
Life.
Yeah, life.
Work, all that shit.
Women,
Waifus, all these
views,
Work,
drugs,
Ooga moments.
other podcasts that I run, editing other
Other
podcasts.
streams that you run.
editing podcasts I don't run.
Yeah.
all the robot
Reviving podcasts, all these things.
and the
Home.
list goes on and on.
This
and
goes
on.
on. Listening to music. I'm finally listening to this fucking Deltron album.
Oh wow, wait, Event 2 or the first one?
The first one.
Yeah, the first one.
And why is like every beat fucking fire? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like,
It is.
Every beat is amazing, dude. And that album's production is hideous in a good way. it's so good.
It's
What
just like
is-
why
what-
can't, why do you gotta be so good?
What are you guys talking about?
Deltron 3030. It's a hip hop album that came out back in 2000, 2001. It's performed. The lyrics are performed by Del, the Funky Homo Sapien, and then you have Automator, Dan the Automator on production, and Kid Koala on the turntables. And it is a sci-fi concept album, basically. They reference a lot of things from sci-fi movies, from anime, from video games, all throughout the album. It is an incredible listen. It's my favorite hip-hop album of all time, bar none. I think it's there's been a lot of albums I put on that list, but that is my favorite by far because of just the work put into it and the concept that was created for it. I think it's really good. If you haven't checked it out, please do. There is a sequel that recently got released called Deltron Event 2. I like it, but it doesn't touch the original. It really doesn't. So I would say listen to that too if you have time. But Deltron 3030, that's DELTRON 3030 is fantastic. Doc, you have any favorite songs from the album so far?
I am like 7 tracks in only. Like, I have not even finished this, so I'm gonna have to give it a few spins before I actually say anything.
That album basically I could listen to straight through without skipping a track. That to me is how good
Because
it
it's like
is.
a story, you can't miss it.
Exactly. Every chapter is important, man.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun. I fucking love
That's
it.
what I love about concept albums.
It's
Oh yeah, you don't get them often.
No.
I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with people nowadays. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
They're just
Exactly.
stupid and illiterate.
Absolutely.
Oh my fucking god, I can't type
But you
in this
don't
game
need to
anymore.
be literate to listen to an album.
Listen,
They just are, dude. They just are.
Just don't even question it, alright?
This is people like you who think they're the problem of this world.
But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and release the call. Kieran, I'm gonna call you right back, and we'll see each other again during the clusterfuck conversation. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I don't think it'll be that bad.
It'll be all right. Yazi, I'm calling you back too.
It's the Skype Battle Royale.
Here we go. Let
Jesus.
them fight. All right, cool. Oh, by the way, guys, check out Anime Movie Night, man. We're back, man. We just did one the other night, man. It was awesome. Show and I sat down and we watched Dominion Tank Police and Black Magic M66. We had a Masamune Shiro night. The archives are up at YouTube. I'm sorry, tinyurl.com/shinstation. Head on over there, hit the follow button, and I hope you enjoy the archives for all our Anime Movie Nights. We just started season 2, and we resumed the season on May the 22nd.
Holy calamity, scream insanity! All you ever gonna be's another great fan of me. Break! I'm the one